Okay, so I haven't figured out how to do. I haven't taken the time to make a 30-second intro. I will. I have a couple ideas, but we're back at a little bit like workers and resources. You know what? I should be down in the recording in the Discord.
Oh, there you go. My phone is behind everything else as normal. There we go.
I'm finishing the last little details, moving myself down to the recording room, pulling David down so he can watch and go, messing up again.
I don't know, you probably know more about it than I do at this stage.
So I did do a little messing around on the map, but I didn't save it, so I have a couple ideas on what I want to do next. I do have stuff working. I do have a train here that is collecting wood and will wait until it has a full load. So, let's get this party rolling and see if we can't. I'm looking at this and this whole thing with this loop here with this bus garage. I gotta fix it because it's just tying too much up. Making trucks do weird things and it doesn't need to do that. I like simplicity a little bit. Have lumber being cut here, but it's not going quick enough. Also because no one's down here working at this one.
They still struggling with workers, you are.
Well, it's not workers, it's literally the fact that the worker is too far for the workers to walk.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just too far for them to go from this point here, which is this bus stop, down to there. But if you move the bus stop down to the other side of the power supply there, they'll go down there. So, a little bit of testing and stuff that I did, we're actually going to do it. See, look at all these. Look at these all ecstatic, happy workers coming down here.
And do they still walk down to that one if you move it?
Yes. Because on top of it, I have this one right here. So I have another one real close, so it's not going to matter. I'll have a bus stop here. Move that one down, I'll have a bus stop.
Oh yeah, you have the bus stop there. Yeah. See, from my understanding, walking is a bit like electricity. If you go in, it'll tell you if they can walk or not.
So, the only thing I haven't figured out yet is how to name an individual Roy. That way, you can follow what he's actually doing.
Oh, individual people. I don't think you can.
So the first thing we're going to work on is actually find this, moving this down a little bit. If I can actually remember to use items in the correct way. As in, there we go. Scratch in that fashion. Oh, wait a minute. See, that's what I'm doing. Clicking that off because I'm used to other games where you just click off what you had. So now they're there, then we can take a moment. This bus is right now going to that station. What I want to do is add that station and what was this? That's 4. 4. Oh, another bus. We've got the same thing. That view, go down there. This one, delete. Now, click on this and have workers go down there. Be that they can't reach this one, so the workers are going to go down to that one anyway. Leave that for right now. hurt anything to just leave it sitting there. It's no running cost, so do that and sit there. Enough. Paved roads. Where are all these workers going now? They just got off the bus.
And they're walking all the way up to the top one over there.
Now they're walking to this one, which I don't have any buses going to. Alright. Well, guess what? Demolish that. Now the workers can somewhere else. And I've just missed the road, so fix the road quickly before things start going. Question mark, I can't go to where you told me to go. There. We'll connect that way then. These footpaths are connected. Now we should have workers going all the way down there, which would mean we have trucks coming here picking up lumber. Now what's behind trucks? There's a truck. And one thing that I figured out, add this one. Wait a minute. That. Now. Then add. Add that. It'll put it in the order. If you have it highlighted, you can add them in the correct order you want. There's a tip for you.
You can do which?
You can insert it where you want on your schedule. So say this one I have it going to sawmill number 2. I want it to go to this other sawmill. That way it's picking up, it's attempting to at least come back with a full load. So if there's not enough to pull it from the one, it can maybe go over the other one. So if you have one that you want highlighted, then click on your new stop. You can add it in by just clicking the next stop. It'll put it in the order you want, and then it'll continue down to the train station.
Alright, I'm assuming that truck with the double plus is for your copy and your route, is it?
Could be. Now I have a fire. Where's the fire at? The fire's here. Don't I have a fire department here? That's you.
You had a fire department.
There's a fire department. It's coming. On the way. Fire truck's on the way. All is well, everyone. Fire is being put out. If you look, fire is almost out. And no casualties, no injured. Fire truck, serve it quickly. What is going on with you? Aha, you were going to that one bus stop. Okay. Along too quickly and get everyone sick. So, we want to make sure we add you, and then you can go up to there. Go. Yes, fire's out. Don't need to see that. That. Don't need to keep that. Copy schedule. That's the new thing that they did add. It's right there. Okay. If we do that.
Yeah, so you can now copy.
Right. It's got to find what it doesn't. So if we copy that.
Yeah, so I think what I said in that is so like if you buy however many trucks to do it, you set one and then copy it to all the other vehicles.
It's copy. So I think no, like that one. It's copy. Right. Deal.
Gee, that's handy.
It is handy.
It means if you want to change bus onto a different route, you can just click on the bus, then click on the bus on the route already, and, or click bus on the route that you want, and then click on another one.
Now the thing is, the truck's coming to the freight depot, dropping off the wood, it goes directly on the train. But if the train's gone, the trucks take the lumber back because it can't unload it.
Do they?
Because there's no storage here.
So you have to put a storage yard.
We have to put a storage yard. Now this is where I ended up doing this.
There is a rail storage yard, no?
I think there is. We'll look at that. But you don't want to kill the power and leave it killed for too long, because then, you know, like your farms are going, that I have down this way, without power, and they're going, we got no power, which means you have no food. So.
Unless you just build a bulk storage yard near the train station, and then just have one truck running between the two.
You can connect it so it goes directly to the station. It'll pick up it from.
Has that got the quick route things it does?
Mm-hmm. You can literally have it loading from directly there. So. Okay. Oh, and because we have had this with Stu yesterday, there is game sound in the game, in the stream, right?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
I assume that, but no. So you assume that. You would mind have it.
No, there is.
Okay.
I can hear.
So you have open storage, which with what we're doing, that would be fine. Do open storage small. You need truck access, which I'm planning to put there, but now got to kill roadways that are already existing. So let's plan this out first. Need wood construction first. We're going to come from the Cotton Road first. Buildings in the way, of course. We'll come up that way, and then we'll. Thank you. Not gonna give me enough. I think so. You say I think so before. Hello, BP. Thanks for stopping in.
I'm not watching chat. Hello, BP.
That there. I'm going to put this across here because we're going to kill the road connection on this side. It's down here. That guy. Come on. Oh. Level. It doesn't like the level. Level. Good seeing you. I'm here. Stop in and say hi. Come on. Because that's most fine. No. Well, come on. Level. Back. Have it. Come on. Like green there at one point. Alright, next thing, level terrain. Oh. Go from this way. There we go. Now, turn the road out. Turn the road down. That road there. Now we have connection to this when I demolish all this. Come on, truck. You're loading train. What? I'm gonna throw in this road over here. Well, it's good to see you, BP. At least tell us that you're doing okay. And then we won't worry about you so bad. Now I can storage, which is here. No, not very. Where's warehouses? Warehouses. Hold on. I demolished the rest of the freaking. Right. Now. There. Good. Now, back to the roads. Then connection here. There. Which is absolutely horrendous looking, but it's connection. All it needs is the connection. Power line. Or without power. There. Down to there. Connect to there. Now we have
so connects those workways.
Connects those workways. So now we can send all the trucks to warehouse, and then it'll pick it up from the or the storage yard, and it'll pick it up and put it on the train.
Yeah, which means your train then should be half full when it comes back.
If I have enough production, yes.
Yeah, but at least your trucks aren't going backwards and forwards full.
Right. So we're going to add that to our list. I'm going to click on this guy and remove him. Then we just got to go through and
copy them all.
Copy them all. Yep.
But isn't that so much easier than having to find each truck and do it to each truck?
Yeah, redo the list.
Like to click off on each truck and then click on the new station and delete the old one.
Right there, that should have all three of those same. Yep, go into the storage. Yep. There's 3 of them, correct? Yep. So there's one missing. Yeah. Down here somewhere. Or do I only have 3 on the route so far? It's sitting right here. That's what it is. Go into that, and we can have you get started.
Oh, you did the last one on it.
Yeah. You. Right. Copy. You. Click on you. There. Start the route.
Alright, it won't copy in the thing.
It'll copy, but what it was I was thinking it clicked onto that truck. It didn't. It was I had to open up the truck.
Ah.
Can't tell how much watching this on a phone sucks.
Oh, I can. I just do it and watch it on the camera.
Yeah, I just did it at the plasma donation center. So yeah, watching stuff. Then if you do it where I'm like working out at this distance, you can't see nothing on the phone.
And if you have my internet connection, then at times, depending where you are, it just keeps freezing.
Freezing?
Well, at least you can watch it some.
Yeah. Right. Now, it'd be nice if they could add Russian transport fever.
Russian, yes, but a lot more complicated.
Yeah, because you have time schedules, food, supply and demand, finances,
produce everything and make it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the train can go. No, I want the train to wait and be fully loaded before it goes. Alright.
Do you actually make much money on the train?
I think I sent it like at this point last night when I was testing, and it made up the 4,000 that was 3,000, so it was just short of making up for whatever I spent in dollars.
All right.
I think a full load is about 5,000. It is definitely one of those games where you have to think a lot, BP. Which I'm sure.
And if you think and terrain, what's that message in Transport Fever? The terrain alignment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that times 100.
Yeah.
When you try building roads.
Here's try and do a road. It doesn't like it. It just makes it red. It just goes infrastructure in the way. Can't do it. Can't do it.
But it is a very early access.
It is, and they have done one up. They've made one improvement. Now, next thing I want to do before I get too far ahead of myself is I noticed as I was running stuff, I have all these small trucks running in here and shuffling, which isn't bad, but they got to then coming down here and they're bringing stuff here. There's no demand for them to do much more because I don't have it going anywhere. It's just stockpiling. No, I need to send it to the stores.
Yeah, or ship it out.
Or ship it out. So we are buying. It's covered haul. We're going to get bigger trucks because we're going to do multiple trips. Let's start with one for right now. Click on him. Click down. This guy is going to go from.
But you're going to have to start making routers first soon because that's fairly dropping.
Yeah, I know. At some point, I'm going to be going. Where's the bank?
Can you get loans? You can.
I don't know. That's why I'm saying I got to find out. So if I have them go to the two stores, and then if I have them come back, and then go out to where's the pub at? I had the pub. There's the pub. I have another pub. Do not. So let's put in another pub real quick. There. Where's the pub? There's the pub. What's the street here right now? Back to this tab. Go away. This tab. Add that pub. And we can start it. We'll start shuffling food and such. But before I completely do that, realize that you can have him only pick up food items. But he's just not sitting there being all confused. So he's just picking up the food and then delivering whatever he's loaded. Be unloading there also.
Food, and you don't have meat yet. You didn't do a livestock one, did you?
I do, but I'm having him go to make meat, so I'm going to have to. What? We'll click on that, add the meat. That way, it's there.
Do those trucks do the meat? They do.
No, it's got to be refrigerated. You have to have specific truck. So now when it goes to the warehouse, this warehouse, then we're picking up alcohol. And they're unloading alcohol at the pubs. Now it'll do the route correctly. It's communism. You always have exactly what you need. You have what you have available that you need. Right, so he is picking up. Right, that's where I want to have him there. Not at the farm. I want him to pick up at the storage.
Yeah, when you set them up the last day, you had them all picked up the farm, didn't you?
Right, I had them all going to the farm, and I don't really need the farm. I need it to be picking up more
at the silo.
Yeah. That'll create less hassle with trucks coming in here.
And you're harvesting all your fields again. So you're doing well. It's your second crop. Is it not your first crop still, is it?
Second crop.
Second crop.
Yeah, because there is crops in the farm, and there are crops in the storage. They just can't get them
while you're harvesting.
Yeah, and then I have regular covered vehicles trying to take animals to the slaughterhouse and then back from the slaughterhouse to the meat, but it won't carry the meat because it's regular vehicle.
You need to refrigerate it.
Right, so send him to Depot and we'll reassign vehicles here. Let's see, what are you doing? You are down here, farm. You should be stopping at storage silo. Also, rid of farm. You livestock farm to slaughterhouse. That's fine. You'll carry animals then. And you had 0.11 tons of livestock, so it must have been a small cow. Veal.
0.11?
0.11 tons. That's how much it was carrying.
Oh,
that's
0.11.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not very much livestock. Right, so have this going. Do I have all these vehicles, right? Now, I do want a refrigerated vehicle. I saw refrigeration to only one.
Yes, I didn't even realize there was refrigeration ones there.
100 kilos.
100 kilos? What's 100 kilos?
Trying to figure out. I 0.11. Oh, I think that's what he meant with the.
Oh, 100 kilos. Yeah, 0.11 of a ton would be. It's in. Is it in? Well, it depends if it's metric ton or imperial ton.
Right. I mean, everything else is in metric on this.
Yeah, so 1.11 would be 100 kilos.
Yeah. Right. Now, I have the truck going to the grocery stores. I don't have. I want another. Not have you start? No, I did not. Have you start? You're on your way. I want another refrigerated one. It's going to go to the grocery stores.
So those refrigerated ones take food as well, or just meat? Just meat.
I think just meat, but we're going to find out here in a second.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it there, and yeah, it's just meat. Thanks. If you could sneak food in that, it would be handy.
Well, coming back to you. Those links, because of your phone is trying to motion fonts and all that. Okay, still not doing. You're not. Well, you could throw these up if you want. That's fine.
No, it's a face.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, because you're on Restream, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got the Restream up there.
Yeah, no, it is a face.
Smiley face. Okay. No, it's cool.
It comes up in. It's coming up in chat fine.
Yeah. Chat's fine. It's the Restream that I'm seeing it and going, what's the link? Okay. No. When I read it, it's fine. Oh, that's right. I have them going to the two grocery stores. I have them loading up me. And I'm not going to wait for full because he'll be in the way then. Okay. So that should then cycle stuff to be going out, which will make people happy. Now, the next thing, how many people do we not have? Let's invite or suggest people to show up. But it's not that many. I'm just going to do the Soviet, other Soviet people to show up. It's like the whole building's missing. Like this one, there's 15. Guess what? We'll just have third world immigrants show up.
But now that you have food, and you have two types, you might, like you have food and alcohol now, so you might...
Right.
Mind you were buying it in, weren't you?
Yeah, it buys in, but... I can't remember which building I was clicking, so I'm not, like, clicking 4 times on the same place. This one's almost empty, so we'll just... them up with third world immigrants. Where are they coming from? I don't know. It's just third world.
But you're paying dollars though, yeah?
I think it is dollars. Just, you know, fine, because I'm giving them dollars that I'm making on lumber. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one I'm spending rubles. So rubles.
Yeah, you're spending a lot of rubles.
But that's because we were so far down. I need to get them back so that I have the workers to make everything work. So that's all of those older buildings. Let's go to the newer buildings and go, hopefully there's not as many people.
You have a question mark there on one of your trucks.
Boy, probably yelling at me
down in the farm. Just noticed it there when you moved up to the buildings.
Right, we're on the second, not on the farm. Question mark. Looking for a question mark.
No, it's gone now. Maybe it was just trying to find its way.
I think it does. Yeah. It does it that way.
It was in one of the buildings opposite the farm.
Could have been doing the first trip and trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I found out, you gotta have the workers available for them to work, and if you don't have the workers, then it's done.
I mean, you can't, like, you're giving them everything, aren't you? Shop, education, pub, sports fields.
I am. It's just probably not high enough to keep them all.
Entertainment.
Not enough culture, not enough spiritual, which
like
is a church.
Culture.
Yeah.
But you can't give either of them, can you? Oh, well, you can give culture. There isn't a church, I don't think.
Yeah.
But you can build propaganda. I'd say that maybe that'll give you some. Well, they were going up to church and... Well, that's probably because you're buying in new people. They're going up.
Yeah.
But you can build, like, radio stations and TV stations and stuff for propaganda. That may increase.
Right. Which, come down here, and we're going to... hospital. Television station. That is a big building.
To which hospital? Oh, the televisions. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is.
And here's the funny thing: the radio station, it's almost as big.
Yeah.
Pollution monitoring. That's tiny.
Yeah. That's only if you want to.
It's if I want to worry about the pollution, right?
Yeah.
Why worry about the pollution right now? 37 staff members, doctors, treated patients, 5 out of...
Don't forget to get ambulances.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ambulances. Both carry only 1 passenger, so it really doesn't matter. It's just price, so we'll go with that one. Okay, they've got...
Ghostbusters one.
Yep. Let's see here, good. Here we go. Just need to hear the siren now, and then we'll be all set. Where are we at with the train? 211 out of 375 boards on, tons of boards on there.
Yeah, it's filling up. If you got people up in the factories, you do. Well, it is getting there.
It's getting there.
Yeah, there's a load just came in, and then...
Yeah. There's 9 tons at that factory. There's 10 tons there. That process, so there's 20 more tons. I have 2 trucks working here. But you know what? These trucks are smaller trucks. 8 tons versus 5 tons, so they're only carrying 5 tons. Less power.
All right.
Loading up, okay. See, if they're loading up, I don't want to sort of...
Yeah, they tip away, I think. They just go out, pick it up and come back.
Yeah.
Like, if you have nothing sitting there, it means it's working. It's...
Right.
Are your trucks going down to the log, or down to the planks? Are they filling up?
Yes.
So, I mean, that's the main thing. Like,
But
if you have nothing there, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
I'm just trying to change them. I'm upgrading them, but I don't want to be upgrading them while they have a load and lose it.
I get you.
At this point, you know, I need for every extra ruble that I can get. This guy he's got really a half a load on there. I don't really want to go. Got nothing on him, so guess what? Sell you. And we'll just that guy. Then this guy, we're gonna watch him. See it. He's showing up. Load off. We're just gonna sell him. That guy. Now we've got higher capacity, quicker speed, and that'll mean that'll be good. We have plenty of workers. We're completely full of coal. That's all full of coal. So, all full that way. We're reducing. So let's see here. Can we go find our section out?
You have to find a red one this time.
Well, I want to come up here and go. We're not going to import. We're going to export now.
Oh, you're electric. Oh, you're you're importing that from the Russians.
Yeah, we were importing, so we're going to change this around and see if we can't export. Which now then means I gotta make sure I have the connection coming out. Now probably means if I did it too quick, like the music. I'm just hoping it doesn't copyright strike it.
No, that's original score music in it.
Okay.
As in, it was written specifically for the game, was from what I.
Oh, Chivo. There we go. Okay. All I'm thinking about is here. I'm going to rename this.
Because the game is basically made by 3 people. Well, made by one person. Another person then does the models, and then third person does the music. Is what I read of it.
Yeah. What was I thinking? What's this? We have Festus, Cork, Wales. I think I got Wales right. Should be right. I remember things correctly. So now I need R coming out. This is coming here. I need to first. Is it made in Russia? Dev group.
Ukrainian, I think. Another Ukrainian game. But yeah, near enough Russian. Well, the game technically isn't set in Russia. It's set in the middle between Russia and the West. Because all the electrics are in and out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, I'm not going to be able to sell any of it unless I get it going out, so... There. Yeah, over here. Work. There. Here. Is it Wales City for you? Well, who else would it be for? Gosh.
With my homeland.
It could have been, but you've got Cork already. Right, it's there. Plus that. Switch in.
Yeah, CBP. This is the fun bit that makes it. It's all connections with ins and outs and. Well, no, actually, the electric can go either direction, can't it? It just has an arrow, but it can go in or out.
It can go in or out,
but
it's got to be on that switch, right?
You have to have a substation, like, so you have to have a switch station. You can't just join two lines together.
Right.
You have to split everything properly.
So now I have power going, connecting power plant out. So now if we come back to the power plant, you should see we're trying to produce more, right? Then supplies our demand for them wanting power out. So it should change at some point our income from going down to up, but it's still down.
Yeah, you're still dropping. That's worse than hired helper and farms.
Yeah, I know.
You've gone from what were you were about 350, you're down to it's draining out.
We'll do it that way. Just to make the guy laugh. Alright, I have two other options that I can think of doing here. Where you at? You nearly full? Oh, you're close enough. Click on that. Let's stop.
It's worth $4,000 in dollars, so.
Yeah.
I don't know what can you actually do. Clear.
You know, that does give the indication that that's electrical or clear. Because the big ground tower is a big cooling tower that they would use with the but so now loading train is now filling up with fuel.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's first trip out, isn't it?
First trip out.
Well, at least it didn't go all the way up, and then you say when it was up there it needed fuel to come back and fill up and go back up again.
Right. So
maybe the train, it's a bit more intelligent.
Yeah. So check on him when he gets out that way a little bit.
Yeah, so you're in the middle of the map, aren't you, with your town, so...
Yeah, it's probably not.
Like, because do you have excess food and stuff that you could log?
But I need to figure out how to produce it more so that I do have the extra, which is what I was working on with the extra trucks and stuff. Let's do this. Let's move that up to 50%. See. It almost goes stagnant at one point. Go one more. Yeah, I click on it and then all of a sudden it goes down. Oh, wait a minute. Dead stop. It's even. I'm fine with that. Oh, it went up. Money. It's going up.
Is it going up? Oh yeah, 31, 32. Yeah. 33, 34. Yeah, it's starting to go the other way.
So as long as there's our balancing point. So now if we just stay there, right? I lost my. Oh, I saw it.
Here.
I saw it because I saw box and whales.
Yeah, that is actually a coal plant BP. It's
yeah. All right.
Just as well you've renamed them and they're not some Russian name. You'd never find it.
Yeah, I know. All right. We need more industry. Produce more. I think we're going to do a storage tank and start putting fuel in it.
Actually, producer, are you doing anything with the fuel? You're only shipping the fuel to your fuel stations, is it?
Right, that's all I'm doing. I could do so much more. I just working on the process, I guess. Just trying to get stuff flowing. It's now flowing, so now we'll increase. Yeah. And if I have workers, I've got one worker there right now. One worker in the plant.
But that's because it's not. It's full of oil as opposed to.
Yeah, it's full of oil. It's not producing anything. There's the oil there to produce, but there's workers at the moment. One worker. There's the kindergarten. There's the kindergarten. There's room at the kindergarten. Drop the kid off. Go to work. 48 workers in the distillery.
Well, so that's the best job. Maybe would you prefer to work in a coal mine or making vodka?
Probably making the vodka, but like I said, you don't get to take the extra home with you.
Well, no, you drink it on the job.
Drink it on the job.
I live in a city where there used to be they used to brew whiskey, and yeah, put it this way, you had a glass of it with your lunch.
Yeah, so now I'm going Artillery. Yeah. You've had no props. Why do you have no props? Because they're both loading and not unloading anywhere. Got it. Here's
Yeah, that setting up the vehicles can be very.
now he's going to be unloading. If he's unloading, guess what? There's crops going in, alcohol being made. That's amazing. Unloading. Unloading. Loading and unloading. Okay. But truck's going just to the distillery. Shuffling right there. Loading the storage and going to there. We should have cows being grown. Crops there we have. Cows just very low production. Okay. Alright. Now that we have the tank there, let's put a pipeline in it. Not going to let it go because of the hill. There? Yes. Right. I will have going to store there. Let's just store fuel there for right now. It's probably a poor idea. Put it in there. Well, let the fuel. Alright. The reason for that is that's then the next process. If I start throwing the fuel there, I won't have it somewhere else with low amount of workers at the moment.
Yeah, if you put it in there, then your trucks won't get it, will they? You'll have to put it
right
on the loading station, then.
And all of a sudden, all the vehicles stop moving. Coco. Boo, how are you doing? Hope it's on its way back, right? It's just left there. Oh, alright. So
Yeah, you're back up to 71. You were down to 67.
You're doing good. Good. Hopefully you're enjoying, or will be enjoying this. I'm trying to enjoy this. Actually getting the hang of this.
That's just learning all the new.
Yeah. There's massive space. I mean, you could be doing much.
Oh, the map is absolutely massive. Like it's.
Oh yeah. Okay, that was.
It's no wonder you went broke with all them tunnels. I am Halsdoon is now following.
Okay, follow. I didn't have it on the screen right, so I could see if it was a follow or a description. To switch, so.
Yeah, looking at your line there with the big viaduct bridge and tunnels, no wonder you went broke or went. Yeah, spent 200,000.
Yeah, but it's also the most direct and the least amount. You know, could I have done it a little bit better? Maybe, but. Spent just as much bringing the ground up to the level for the train so that then it's just a shorter bridge, but then how much have you spent with the earth working, you know? What's the worst can happen? They throw me out of office. Coco's thank you. Alright. Have anything going in there yet? No. Let's do. We talked about new industry. Let's go back to various industries. Clothing, electronics, plastic.
Well,
Clothing
plastic.
should be easier. What do I need? I need fabrics. How do I
oil.
make fabrics?
For which?
Well, for clothing industry, you need fabric. So, fabric, you need crops, chemicals.
Right, so you need chemicals
so
would be off the oil, obviously.
Yeah. Which doesn't do that. I think. Went to the oil. Oh, that's energy. Oil. Chemical plant. Chemical plant will need gravel, oil, wood, crops.
Gravel, oil, wood, and crops.
Time before 1980. Yeah, so you're getting into the BP and David and my age.
Well, the game is based between 1960 and 1990, I think.
Yeah. You can start in 1960 or 1970. Which means most of these vehicles will still be going down the road today. I want to put in more fields already. Another farm.
Oh, get a sneeze. Yeah, it's based between 1960 and the fall of the what was the Soviet Union.
Plastic. Alright, let's do the chemical plant. I need to research chemistry.
Right, yeah, you have to build a university for that.
Yeah, education.
So you'd be better off, say, if you need gravel.
I need to start the gravel plants first.
You'd be better off to start the gravel. Because gravel is on your mine.
Which is a quarry, which then means...
On a hill.
Just on a hill, or does it have to have...
It'll be the same as the others, I think, but... I think it's probably more like most hills as opposed to the rocky oak crops. That's kind of where you want to be looking at, I think.
There we go. Here's the train actually rolling underneath me. Cool.
The trains sound well in it too.
Yeah. I used to own. Okay. That's cool. Can I get this somewhere up here where I gotta get it then. It's gotta be where I can get the gravel, but I gotta get it down from the gravel.
Yeah. Where you're... you might be better off putting a road. You might need to put a road in further. I recommend that you put your road in before you build it on.
Right. I'm trying to actually... So we've got that. Let's do the road. Road. Take this around here somehow.
Yeah, TBP, this is the fun bit of building roads, way worse than transport fever.
There we go. That one spot and save in the middle of it.
Although the trick seems to be to build the roads in smaller sections, doesn't it?
find the slight kink in it as it gets there. No,
And in this game, if it says yes, you go, yeah, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Next bit.
Which, that's whole gather or gravel, then gravel processing.
See,
right?
if you put a footpath from your bus station and nearly reach that, I'd say with the footpath, would it?
Probably. Let's turn down here. And footpath.
Yeah, it doesn't actually connect. You'd have to connect it to the road, but does it go or no?
No, not quite.
You might be. Are you fairer off it? I suppose it doesn't really tell. A little bit of an angled one in might work.
No connections are this building, or the building is too distant, so it's too distant.
But if you click on the person, it tells you, but you have to kind of.
It's on the person.
If you click on the person, it tells you at the top. Person at the top tells you what's within working range of it.
Yeah. It's just short of it. Alright.
So I'm not sure how fair they were.
This one. Down here to the depot, and you go, what is the absolute cheapest bus that we have? 7 passengers, guess what? We're deployed. And you go from here, there. If you start. So now, oh wait a minute, the only issue with that is there's no fuel up here.
Maybe no harm putting a fuel up there anyway, because you have your wood
vehicles.
trucks.
Yeah.
Your wood trucks must be having to go halfway around the world to get fuel.
Except for they're driving past the one right down here on the way. But it hurt throwing another one. So,
No, but the wood trucks that are collecting the wood even for you were.
oh yeah,
And the
they
ones
gotta go down.
And the ones that run it down to the sawmill, or whether you're making planks,
Yeah.
they don't need to go any further than there.
Right. Makes sense.
And they will go halfway across the map to get fuel.
Yeah. Now we have the fuel station. That gives us workers. Now we have gravel processing.
So I do like, as I'm looking at there, I do like the fact that the vehicles will overtake each other on the road.
Oh yeah, I watched the one bus like fight with a truck for like all the way down the street, like trying to start to pass it, then realize it couldn't and back off. Try again.
Yeah, see, transport fever too. If they ever bring it out, allow vehicles to overtake. Because there's nothing worse than transport fever when you have something slow and everything else piling up behind it.
Yeah, Coco. I actually did know that Lada was a Russian car. I actually watched documentaries on that and some of the vehicles over there. How did I see that? It was a documentary I watched from something. Green Road. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to try and do it. Hopefully that enough that way. That there. Around there. That. Up there. Right? Yep, work. Alright, fine. We can try this again. Let's get jump from there. Right. Raise lower, which one? How about that? How it works now.
There you go, nice easy.
Nice and easy. He goes, that was.
I was looking after you'd eventually flattened everything. The road just went, yeah, that's gone.
Need the walking path because we have direct service at the moment. Oh. I have to put back there. Can we get this guy? There we go. Now we have plenty of. We don't even need that little bus route now.
I put a new bus station in.
Yep. I clicked off the path thing. Quit doing that. This and do the little person. All of that is accessible, right? Yep. All right. Now I just need a bus route going up there. There's going to be more buses running up and down the street than anything else.
It's the choice of it that you have to ship workers from your houses to where you want them to work.
So back to what's our biggest bus? 80 passengers, 5. And I just want to leave that there. So thank you. Have this one. And go from there. This right on the bus. Add bus. Add destination. Start. You. Add the bus. Start there. That. Start. Oh, wait a minute. Do that. This one. Down here. There's 3 buses running. This guy. There. 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 Absolutely longest route on anything, but now he's doing sort of a circle route like a bus should. A point to point. That'll circulate the... Hopefully that'll circulate passengers. Path connected. As it is.
Yeah, I think it's just a graphical.
Yeah. Alright. 13 tons running down to storage. Alright. Following him because I'm trying to plan together the next thing with our gravel. The gravel's going to have to go all the way down to where we're going to do the chemical plant at some point. We need a school. We need higher education. Medical University, headquarters of Communist Party.
Yes, I think it depends on what one you build as to what, so you probably need the technical one for your chemical plant.
Right. We'll put this right across from housing so that you get to school. I want to hear it. Oh, it's really good. I'd have construction vehicles doing all this work for me.
Well, you have to either buy the stuff in or make it yourself first. And it takes a lot of, when you actually start looking at what it takes a lot of stuff.
People's Education Center, yes.
To give them the right kind of education.
Then they're going to have the side entrance that comes out here. The guy that sneaks down to the pub during classes. Alright. How are we doing? How many people have escaped? Escapees today. No, from the beginning of the month. So in the last 19 days, we've had 54 escapees, 76 deaths.
Too bad.
So the deaths are out.
So you're more likely to die than escape.
Yeah. We have 166 births, so we have an increase. That's what we want. What are you doing over here? 172 tons. Okay, truck loads it up into this area and immediately unloads and goes right onto the train.
Now you have a constant, so that's filled up much faster this time.
Escapees. Yeah, well, yeah, they're going to
Escapees.
somewhere that they feel is better. You start to piss them off too much, and I think they start setting fires to the buildings. Let's see, if we just look at this building, 5 workers without a job. children can't go to school because there is no school or place available. One worker can't work because there is no kindergarten or place available. 28 citizens were unable to visit the pub or tavern.
Maybe you need... Can they walk? Click on them and see where they can walk to. They mightn't be able to reach.
Well, stay here. Let me see where the nearest...
You might need more footpaths kind of between the houses.
Well, I think it's a distance thing. I don't think I have a pub down at this end.
Yeah.
89 citizens were unable to enjoy culture. 87 no, to visit a church or a place of spiritual. Okay, where on this list is there a church?
There is no church.
Right.
If you play the map that is already got towns on it, they have churches, but if you're building your own, you can't build a church.
Okay. So
cinema, yeah. Cinema might do culture for propaganda.
There's put in that, and there's the pub. No, there's a pub.
We'll probably put in a few statues and stuff as well, may give culture.
That could. Let's see.
Yeah, well, at least in this they can't vote you out. You don't have to have elections and stay in power by all means.
There, now you're going to pass those two items on the way to the grocery store, so you're getting culture on the way to the grocery store. Alright. We have a pub down here, but I have no alcohol going to the pub yet that I know for sure, so let's see. You are going back to the slaughterhouse. Run the grocery store run. Any meat here? There's 0.9 tons. Not a whole lot of alcohol. There's a little bit in storage. Which is being made. Have decent production. Just need crops at the moment. Crops. Need more crops. You know what that means then. Farming. Go there. Grain storage.
Now you're in another farm.
So. I saw that pick up. I'll look at it here in just a second. So, oh, and then goes right there. Reminds me of Tropico. I've watched a little bit of Tropico. I would say it's similar. Yeah.
I suppose the production chains, I suppose, yeah. Tropical.
Yeah. Randomly putting in a power line. Reason for it.
Yeah. You never electrified all the gravel stuff, did you?
Well, probably not. Probably going, we can't do nothing, we don't have any power. Reason for all that is polish all that. Do up there.
Actually, no, well, it might have had electricity already from the substation. You had a substation up there, might have. You never checked it.
Now that's there. This reason is I'm putting in field here. Oops. Field. Medium field. I put medium fields. Actually,
Will you get a road in there?
yeah, I'll get a road in there.
Fast.
Okay, that's okay, fine. Road. There. There. Wait a minute. Is it a freaking curve, so I don't do it this way?
Yeah, you're better off taking it off 90 degrees.
Now that we have roads, you need vehicles for this work. Or tractors. Or combines. And this. For those guys to pull the stuff off the field. So now this the further they walk. Well, what's the working distance? Hour. I don't want to demolish it by accident. Signed fields. Ooh.
Well, no, you don't need to assign because you have it automatically takes
Right.
the closest fields, but you can assign fields.
Yeah. All right. Then that should make all that fine. Got power. Have vehicles. We don't have workers.
You don't need workers for a farm if you have
No,
equipment.
because they have the equipment. Right. Right. What I would need is vehicles to run back and forth. Get rid of the stuff. Right now, I'm not going to worry about it.
You could always just split your other vehicles so that half
But
go
they
to
will
each
run back and forth, yeah. Workers, we have 2 workers. Not producing enough. Alright, there. That should work. Yes, yeah. Right. Yes. Demoing the building. Are also demoing these tracks. these tracks.
Extending your railway, is it?
I need to come over this way, so can we... Way. Uh-huh. I knew I'd have to run across this at some point. Switch. Wait. Thank you for polishing that. Yes. Get rid of all that first real quick and then we'll back in. We won't go over that road. Really?
Yeah, I can't remember you. These games road off a rail, rail over road. Kind of.
Yeah, well, it just went over those two without a problem, but it's not wanting to come over this one, so it's fine.
Could be just the angle, even.
Yeah. That road. Want the park first. Switch back in. Just there. I gave myself enough room for this substation down here. Works. Okay, power's already connected. Get close to rail. Alright. Fine. Have question marks here in just a minute because we can't figure out how to get to.
Unless you go down your footpath. Oh, you have a question mark there, yeah.
There. Now you can get across there. Now you have to get the power back across there. The power's back. So now we have the rail, power, the road. Everyone should be happy-ish. Okay, so I need cargo. No, I don't want a cargo. I want an oil and fuel depot here. This connect in there. That works. That head out. Now I gotta connect the oil line. There. There. I'm gonna change the storage. Storing. You actually have some in there. I need to unload the liquids. I sell just one load of. And can I?
Which?
I need to. Yeah. Bitumen. Bitumen.
Bitumen.
Yeah. Have him go from. I don't have a road going anywhere yet.
No, you don't have a road going anywhere to vlog stuff yet.
It was a good idea for a minute. Oh, but it doesn't matter. doesn't matter because I'm going to have multiple cars, and it can have multiple cars with different stuff. So
I presume it goes into.
No.
If you join your 2 tracks up and just put a signal on it, just means that you can only have one train or the other out at a time.
Yeah. So you're not going to let me... This is backwards from Transport Fever in that regard.
Yeah, it doesn't snap.
Yeah. So we have that there. There. Have to snap it the other direction for it to work. Alright. Can't buy the train until you've got that in there, so. What else do you guys need? Culture. Church. Culture, church. Culture and more church. Alright. Well, let's see, the people from... They can come down and grab the bus and then go over and watch a movie, right? A new train. We're gonna stick with the diesel. That one. And not that wagon. Now 5 should be plenty.
You need to join your tracks to the top side of the station too.
Well, no, I was going to have a new train just come down, one on each track.
Right, but you don't have them connected above the station.
Do they need to be if one's using one side and the other train's using the other side?
You're going shipping it out, aren't you?
Shipping it out, but I'm going. Oil's going to Soviets.
All right, yes, you need a new train track to the Soviets. So
yeah. It's going to cost me,
yeah.
but I'm going to. That's the plan.
I get you. So you're going to have 2 different tracks, yeah.
Please click.
Double click on the train.
Click. That's it. Double click.
I watched Colonel Failure doing that 5 minutes the other day.
5 minutes the other. Okay.
To double click on the train, it opens it.
Can't place the train there. I really don't have the tracks coming out yet. Well,
no, because you're going to have the station.
Yeah, but I can actually go from the station.
Well, the way you have the track, it won't get down to, or you can go to that station and down to the other one. Yeah, should do it.
I can do that for right now, and then
it should go down there and start filling up.
But it's backwards. To be honest, I don't even really need it to stop at this station.
No, but it won't get out otherwise.
Right. yes. Will it? As long as they're not colliding with direction, they shouldn't need signals yet.
Signals are kind of a strange thing in this game, but it's gone up, so it should be. Like, the other train is obviously somewhere else on the map, so it hasn't caused an issue. So if on a signal, you double click it to get a one-way signal. Click it once, it gives you a two-way signal, then double click it, it gives you a one-way signal. So where is your closest Russian connection?
Way down there. I think it's equal distance. I go all the way down that way or that way or that way. But that's true. There's only certain. It's not just a side. It's a side that has.
It has to be a red side.
Yeah.
Well, they all have rail connections. It's every second one, I think, has a rail connection. Like every second one is a big connection.
Yeah.
That has rail, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that has rail and road, but no power.
Right. Headed that direction towards Festus, and we want to do it as cheaply and as smoothly as possible. Come up here. Do we want to, at this point, somewhere here, dive through with a tunnel and over a bridge? Probably. Sounds costly, but
Yeah, you can't start the tunnel from there.
oh, that's only 512,000.
It's only $500,000 grand.
Yeah. That's not going to cost me. I want to watch the rubles go down. There you go.
You're down to 2 million. It's not broke yet.
Not yet. Alright, hold on here. Grab that. Oh, now we need to do a bridge. 0.0. Round. Green or yellow? Do that? Oh, just did that, so. Okay.
Another $500,000 for the bridge.
It's connected.
You're not connected after all that.
Yeah, it wasn't connected all the way. Over here. Overhead. But, come on.
Is your bridge just a bit too high, is it? Or a bit too low even?
Yeah.
Might need to delete the end of the bridge to be able to level the terrain.
Probably. Really. Oh, the whole bridge you have to delete?
It's only one. Well, you don't want to do that because it costs you $500,000.
Yeah, don't want to do that. Click on delete. It's the whole bridge, so no.
And it won't let you put a track at the end of it.
Just did. Oh. No.
It lets you put a wooden one, and that leveled it out enough to put this concrete one. Was it?
Yeah.
To put a diesel depot on this one as well, or run the line up into the other diesel depot.
Okay, there. I still have money somehow.
Not much.
No.
Okay, so how many things full of oil do you need to sell now to make back your
Make back
about $1.5 million? Because you built the right thing.
Oh yeah. And what are you doing on the wrong line here?
It's on the wrong line.
Well, I came back up to the wrong line. Yeah.
Just turn it around.
Now, technically, I don't need that one. I need from there. Around. They're still working on it, so I can't even send him out to sell what he has on there yet.
But if he's sitting in the station, he should fill up with whatever. But you need a second, if you're selling fuel, you need a second connection to your station, don't you?
Still working on the tunnel.
That's why you still have some money left.
Alright, so. So here he is loading fuel or whatever and going to go sell it. So now go together. Go that way.
Oh, you're stuck now with signals. Has he got a red signal? No, he's gone.
Okay. We're gonna play with these signal things now.
Nice.
Delete.
Yeah, go into your. You have to go into the signals, and there's a delete signal button.
Won't go past.
Check that your track is. Is there an issue with the track?
No, because he's been down there. He's got a bit of in the food.
All right.
So.
Oh, he's probably trying to go up to fuel. That's what he's doing.
Oh, that could be it. So we need to throw in. Oh, it's here. X. Fuel station. One in somewhere closer. Probably could do one right there. It would work as long as I didn't have anything in the way.
And you could put a pipe straight from the oil out, could you?
I think so. I know what to try and do. There. Right, so it's got that there, and then be able to put it there because of the spacing.
That was bitumen and that one anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, but I moved all of it now. There. Now this. There.
You know you can raise up the pipes, so I presume you can cross them.
Raise up the pipes.
Yeah, you can raise the pipes up, so if we're going off the road, you can raise it up.
Okay.
How? I don't know, but maybe shift or something. But you can, they do lift up. Try shift or go in and look at your buttons. There is a way of doing it.
Can't delete just a portion of what you've done.
At least all that.
Alright, how do you raise? Okay, I'm under $1 million, but my money is going back. Oh, still profiting somewhere.
Your tunnel must be built, so.
Yeah.
Which can you get in? Yeah. Increase bridge height E and Q. Try that. That might work.
That's it.
Was it E and Q?
Doesn't matter, it works now. I've got fuel going.
And then you should be able to put the bitumen over that, the two pipes straight into the train station.
I can load fuel 4. Okay. My train.
Still not going though, is it?
Go the other way, please. There's nothing in the way now.
It's just not want to go down.
Because it's completely empty on fuel.
Unless you just send the other train off.
Which it's really close anyways. So
Send the other train off and then... So it's obviously just got into its head that it go on to that fuel station. I don't think there's a whole lot you can do at that stage.
Or it might just never go anywhere because it's so low on fuel, so we'll find out here in a minute. Zipping along awfully to get up here to the fuel.
Oh, it'll go back then. Are you buying fuel in? Like that, 46,000 litres or 4,600 litres, and your money seems to be dropping.
Yeah.
Although you have 30 done, maybe not. Maybe it's just filling.
Purchase.
If it goes up, yeah, so.
Manual, and now it won't. Now it should only be filled with my own and no purchased, right?
Yeah.
Manual, thank you. Check. Awesome.
Yeah, because I don't know, do you know it all? Because you're in the middle of the map. Everything you buy is extra expensive because you pay delivery from the border.
Right.
So the closer you are to the border, the flickering power there, right?
Yeah. And now he's just going to zip along and go out to sell that vitamin at that price.
That's 770. Hopefully it doesn't burn your literation, just burning fuel. It's... Can you just send it backwards, no?
Fair enough. Let's go back to the station.
Have you got it to wait until full? Yeah.
Wait until full. Yep.
We'll be waiting a while.
That's fine. At least he won't be taken off half empty. Or most of the way empty. If I remember correctly, if you look at economy, I think for the highest, other than chemicals, clothes, electronic parts.
Yeah,
I mean,
close.
it's up there. Steel's, you know, exporting steel's worth it too. So.
Yeah, steel, you need iron, you have coal.
2.8. No fuel going on it.
You can always just sell oil for what's oil worth.
Oil.
Can you pump oil straight through the...
62. Say good.
Like, I know it's
But
not big money, but you're better off selling it. That fuel loading station has 4 inns, like 2 on each side, so...
Does it need to be one for each one?
I would assume so, because liquids don't mix. But seeing as your refinery is full already, you could always just reroute one of the pipes from your pump over. You have a pump there.
Yeah.
Just reroute that over.
Could even.
John, is just kind of like you may as well sell it and have it sitting there and you're not making any money because everything is at a standstill.
Yeah, but those are 2 out. There's 2 in, there's 2 out.
No, it should be, is it 2 in and 2 out, yeah?
Yes.
That's
why I'm wondering if it's...
Can you put if you put a splitter in, would it accept 2 different ones? Depending on what it's feeding through. Mind you, that probably wouldn't work either then, because it'll be constantly full of oil, so you'll never get the bitumen out.
I need to be doing that. Fuel here. There's no workers. There's my issue at the moment.
You have no workers.
I have no workers. Inner city. Yes. We have that, so it should be. We have 1 worker. I need more workers. I'm gonna get more workers.
How are you shipping workers down there at the moment?
One of the buses. Oh, these power lines. Hold on. Yes.
Nuclear second buster.
Yep, because it's going to be strictly for...
Alright, strictly for...
Hi all, you can set bust up directly in factory. Yeah, I know. You can take us directly there too. Yeah, wasn't bad. But at least this way I can change it and let it go another direction too. Thank you for that, Herman North. We work 30 passengers. What are you doing? Going on a tour for the factory? Right, I gotta get my dinner. We're going to set this off to the side there to see if we can get some workers going. Turn this around. And we'll look at the grand expanse of Festus, New York, New Cork, and Boxon, Wales. Back in a minute. Okay. Oh, we got 9 workers. FYI, breakfast food for dinner is fine, but when it's cold, it doesn't matter. It's not as good. And she told me it was done too.
Yeah, I see. You need a microwave and a beer fridge. That's what you need there.
Well, she said I could put one in here. It's not. That's not the issue. The issue was when she yelled, I should have gotten up and walked away. But no, what we were doing, we're trying to get freaking.
Is that to the microwave or the beer fridge?
Both. But the beer fridge would not have beer in it. It would have.
Yeah, unless you invite Zig over.
Yeah, and if Zig's invited over, then Draco better be invited over. Wife and I already had that discussion. She said no. She did not want a house full of guys trying to fight over the same computer. Play games. Was this thing filling up? It's not filling up.
Well, it's not going up.
It's filling up with bitumen, but it's not filling up with fuel or anything.
Well, the fuel is going up.
The fuel's going up in the tank. So, I mean, stuff is working, just not working fast enough yet.
So the fuel isn't actually going to the train?
Fuel's not going to the train yet because it's filling up the reservoir tank.
It should still go out, don't know.
It should, but if you look at it, it's not going there, and it's not under the train yet. But if you look, it's producing, but it's still, I don't have workers yet. Yes, what I need is actually more residents. Get more work. Let's see. Now we have these fields and stuff, but they have no power. Why do you have no power?
Did you break
the line like right there? Yeah.
Yeah, that power lines keep breaking is a bit annoying.
It's so small for you to not see it. Wait a minute, that one's completely full.
Well, it's
That one's completely full. I didn't have them completely full. I had
alright, so they're filling up. So.
Filling up, so that's...
Oh, they're filling up. Does that mean you're not getting escapees?
I'm sure I am. Well, it's gone down to 12 for this month.
So they must be happy, so.
Yeah. I've got 12 for the last 22 days. That's not bad. That's a lot better.
And the church has gone up.
Yeah.
Overall, by the looks of it. Maybe the statues work, because I think Lenin is dodged.
This year, look at escapees. Yeah, there's 700, but it's been less than 10 for the last, whatever the last block is. What is this? Once 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, it's gone down like it's.
We've got 2,400 person, 2,800 immigrants. I mean, overall, that's not bad.
And you have a lot of unemployed workers.
600 unemployed workers. See if the electric railroads have no electric. Well, I have diesel railroads. But what I did was when I put the railroad through, I disconnected the power line. Within the farm had no power. As you excuse me while I stuff food in my face. Okay, so if we go to... We have people here, but do we have them researching anything? No, let's research chemistry so that we can do the other. Yeah. Doesn't help to just have that sit there. What other useful educational things can we build?
The communist headquarters.
Another garden in another school. And then local university. Want to put it over here? No, not really, not yet. If we kill the power and reroute it, there. So now we have medical university. Yeah, medical university. Which some of this stuff would be a whole lot better if I was building it myself, but
yeah, that's a whole nother.
Where's my? 2/3 of the way full.
Well, that's nearly up. You're up to
I'm up
another
there, yeah.
4 or 5 loads, and you'll be up to back up to your original money.
Right.
Any oil gone through? Any fuel gone through yet?
No, minimum.
Is that like is you got the bitumen through?
Yeah.
With the tank.
Yeah. Now I think it's going through the pipe on the other side.
Let's say there's fuel in it. Try destroying that little pipe from the tank out to the station and re-putting that in.
Let's see here. I want to destroy the locomotive. I want that. That.
You're putting straight out.
Okay, what that? Well, you just missed. I had the initial fact where the diesel train was trying to get to the fuel, which my fuel is. I have this. Right buttons here. This is the station I had it pulling into, but it was trying to get fuel at this fuel depot, which is on the route going out the wrong direction. So it couldn't get there because this train was in the way. So I had initially put in this fuel, which has fuel in it. Not be purchasing any. Auto purchase 0. How's about that? That work? And if this auto purchase none. It's
under 500,000.
The fuel, it couldn't come down here because it was already trying to go to the other one. Now that I have it going in the right, it'll stop here and fuel up. But
hopefully,
right? Don't say that. Okay, it's got more. It's adding stuff there.
Well, I think, and I've seen it before, with that once it's kind of got an idea in its head where it's going to refuel, it goes to refuel there.
Yeah, it won't change its mind. Yeah.
So it's still not getting oil though, is it?
Still not getting oil.
Oh, still not getting fuel.
No. Why?
It's getting extra bitumen though, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not getting any oil either, is it? Oh, hang on, what's this?
Station.
Can you change green in? Can you?
I have coming in and I have going out, but transport per second. It just must be the lack of workers really sending enough in there.
Do they need? They don't need workers. Them things, do they? They have power.
I'm going to try. Completely bad at the moment. Let's see if don't hit delete the train. Loading. I get oil. Let's mess with it for a minute. Load the oil that's coming.
See, unless that's getting bitumen, that would get us up to 12 ton of bitumen. See, the pump isn't pumping, like.
Yeah. Oh.
The source destination is full. Did you find an issue?
That's what. I figured that part out. I think I have the wrong stuff out here.
You have the wrong one, is it?
Possibly. Now that's in. All three of those are in, and that's going out. So it should be sending
out.
Well. It should be sending.
It could be just that it can't because you can't have the two liquids coming in.
Possible. Let's check this. Okay. So that's just oil. So that should be. Yeah, for a minute. See if we don't get. Oil rig. Yeah. Told you load oil.
Yes, it
only do one or the other.
The train, is it?
Yeah. Do I need to specify what?
You would assume to be each car, but maybe not. Maybe it has to be. Maybe it has to be all the one. There's nothing on the train to say which.
Yeah, you
maybe
can't change it. All right.
Maybe you can't mix. Maybe you can't mix what take. That it has to all be the one, which is kind of pointless then in having separate tank cars, isn't it? And two connections in.
I have it wait to load, and it won't load the oil because
yes,
I have the bitumen on it.
German North says you have to specify the train was to have to load fuel or bitumen, so you can only have one or the other. So maybe you're better off feeding the bitumen into the tank and then just every so often connect it and fill it that way. No, so it's like the tanks, you can't mix the liquid.
Yeah, that or the fuel or whichever. Or we can do it this way. Alright. That can stay. That can... Yeah. Demoing stuff. We're going to end up without any money for too long.
Never find out then if you can get a bank loan.
Right. That with the fuel oil, that can stay. That can stay.
You have fuel in that. You have fuel in the tank.
Yeah.
Straight.
No, I'm not gonna destroy that. So, no. My lines because this guy. This way.
So there is a destroy pipes button there. I wonder, does that destroy shorter sections of pipe? Yeah.
Oh, it destroys the whole length.
Alright. Just the same as the bulldozer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice if you can just do a section so you don't have to do. It'd be nice if I could shape this a little bit better, but okay.
Make it work. Make it look nice after. That's kernel first.
Now you've got oil going into there, and it will pump it. Now,
yeah, see that pump is started now, so it should do. I would assume it'll, because it should pump it in and then split it 3 ways. So,
right.
If it's not going down one pipe, it should go down the other 2. You've only got one connected, so it should go down that one.
Because this is full.
What's full?
The refinery is full, so it should keep.
Yeah, the refinery is full. That's what I'm saying.
That
So
tank.
like,
Right. We're agreeing with that. Okay. Now if we connect this to here, there. This tank. Already storing. Wait a minute.
right. Well, that's fine. Just change if you get rid of.
No, that's fine because I got oil, bitumen. This one's going to be fuel, which it already has.
Right, but that splitter is fuel going up to your garage.
I know. Yeah. On that first. That will fill there. This. There. Now this is filling with fuel. This one's filling with. This one's filling with crude oil. A little bit slowly because we still only have 9 workers, but doing what I want.
Does work?
Yeah. Then this has access to those 2 storage, and I just got to figure out how to get the third one in there.
Yeah, see, so it's available. So it has. So that's storing bitumen and fuel now.
Yeah, these 2 tanks are doing that, and it has access to it. What I want to do is see if I can't another one of these in there. Right. This. That. And railroad tracks are not going to be in the way.
You could always put it the other side of the railroad track and then.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you could always put it the other side of the track and just pipe over and back again. That's... Yeah, so...
Okay. I don't know why it did that little goofy curl, but it did. Okay, now, does this say that it has availability from the oil, bitumen, and the fuel?
Does it?
So.
Right, okay, so that's handy to know. So that means so that you can...
You could actually...
If you're setting it up again, you just have the 3 into 1 going in. So that means you could actually fit...
Right.
Tanks into it if you wanted to.
Right. All 3 tanks in there.
Right, so it's just a question of like, unless you set the train route up as being kind of alternative, if you get what I'm saying. So
yeah,
do 1 run fill in oil, 1 run fill in fuel, 1 run fill in bitumen.
Right. Where is our train?
It's, you have the window open there and
it's on the way back. Like we were just saying. If we do this point, add here, change this so it's.
Oh, you're better off even just. Well, what have you got in?
Okay, unload. Back around, come up this way. We can
On this too. Click on that. Change that to. Well, we want it to still load. This time fuel. Back around so we can see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did it do here?
You have.
That's fast.
You have
This
your
one.
two custom houses, and then. So delete one of the whichever one you're looking at there, the custom house, and then if you click on it and then click the other one, it should go in the middle, I think.
Yeah. Now. It's not fiddly. It's very specific with what you want it to do, so you just gotta pay attention. Oh, why are you putting it there? Oh, because that's should be unload. You should be load.
Load fuel for the last one.
And run that one. Unload. Alright, so it's good. And at the moment, it is loading.
Right, how much though? Because it'll be waiting forever to go.
It's
if you're waiting.
Fuel oil right now, which it's
how much?
300 tons available. It's at 56, so it's.
Oh, you have 300 available.
300 on the can be carried by the train.
How much have you?
I'm almost at 60 tons now. 57.
Right.
So it's not going that slow because now it's going right from pump to there. Which, to be honest, we could split one of these off and have it also try and fill.
Yeah, because. Like I said, you may as well sell the oil and make some money back.
Yeah. This way. Up so you come over.
Yeah, because you can take that straight into the tank, can't you?
Oh, that's coming out.
Yeah, but you should be able to go straight up to the tank. There should be a second in on the tank.
Right. That's the second one on the tank. Now, it is pumping. And that is reloading. All right.
So how is your fuel and bitumen doing?
Fuel is 46 tons, 20 tons of bitumen. And
like what I'm saying is you don't want to train really to be waiting for them to be full.
Right. Or work. Just driving passengers around. Real workers. Number of students waiting, number of workers waiting 12. Number of passengers 50. Number of passengers. Right, so that's crazy. This.
You can click it, I think, so it's just workers in it.
Yeah, I can. This one, you only picked up 29 passengers. Wait a minute. Can I tell you to wait till you're full? Because you can hold a bunch more than that.
Depends where they're going, I suppose. Yeah, you can't link them up. You just have to link the house to the bus station, and the bus station, then the other bus station, and then link the two with the bus. That's what I was saying to you yesterday, that it'd nearly be worth just putting in a load of little bus stations and have it go for just from one bus station to another.
Workers there. Let's see if this doesn't improve our workers here a little. Which vehicle is that now? That one. Up all 35 workers. That's this farm. Okay.
That's where it's going, is it?
No, I have the equipment coming back to get fuel. I need to.
I'll put a fuel stop down.
Yeah.
That way.
Alright, next thing on the list. Tell you what though. Where am I at time wise? Go about another 10 minutes and then we'll Oh, you kidding me? He has all these passengers that almost got there and turned around and went back to get fuel.
Yeah. And where does it have to go?
Past the fuel station too.
Go on to a different one. I've said it originally drove past it, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I think they need a bigger window and get fuel if you pass a fuel station.
Right.
It seems to just be, oh, I need fuel, I'm going off to find a fuel station.
Yeah, because the workers, they show up and they start working, but when they like get done, they then
disappear.
Just disappear. They don't
get a bus home. I don't think they're like City Skylines or Sim City or whatever, where the bus, where you know, where people actually are a thing where they are.
Yeah.
Well, I got 35 in there for you anyway, so.
Yeah, and then they're working, so production's highest I've seen it yet.
Yeah, I mean it's moving there now. But I mean 500 work, that's a lot of work. It's like, so you need like that's 10, even 10 buses is only get 350 workers at that rate. And that was, is this first thing picking up at all? It's not, is that full again now?
It's got 26 workers in there sitting at 30. Just going to have another bus load of about 30, 35.
Right. Oh yeah, they actually would open at 30, so... Well, the 35 are still working in the oil. And that bus station is only going down, is it? To that one?
Only going to that one.
Right.
See, he's coming in a different direction this time. And look, he's driving right past the fuel stop.
34. Yeah, but he's full of fuel this time, he's good. How many buses do you have on the route?
Just one right now.
Alright. You've 11, you have 12 workers, you've... Well, that seems like the workers are filling up the other end again.
Right.
See, like, when you're picking buses, it's not about having necessarily the biggest bus to carry the amount of workers, it's the amount of workers you can actually... will be there to work. Yeah, see, your current number of workers has gone down to 32.
Yeah, but in a moment, all those workers will show up. Now it's 66.
Alright, so there's 19 passengers on the bus. Does that mean they're going home?
That's actually...
So do they actually go home?
I don't know.
Maybe they do move around then. You have 58 in...
Because I'm only having it pick up workers at the one stop. It doesn't mean it can't pick up passengers where it's dropping off at.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if your people may... I'm not sure if the people are an actual person on the map at a specific time, so they go to work.
Right.
But like, there's 19 on the bus at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, they've all got off now and gone somewhere. They're gone behind the screen. They're all off walking to somewhere.
And now there's 22 more workers coming
22.
Down here. Still 32 workers there, so...
Yeah, see, the workers is dropping, but that's what I'm saying, so... That's basically your first shift is finished. Your first bus load that you took down is now finished. So it's the second bus load is working. So that means you basically need 10 buses.
10
constantly doing that route. But the thing is, you need 10 buses with that thing full all the time. The only other thing possibly is how close is your other train station? No, it wouldn't be worth it. So you put a train from the main city down.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's 31 passengers going home now, so the workers do go home again, alright.
Yeah, they either become passengers or going back, or it's passengers from the other station.
You're up to 17, 18, 19. Well, at least even at that rate, you constantly have a busload of people.
Yeah, it's not two people, or it's one or two person down here at work at the oil refinery, and then no workers. It's at least now.
You have some. Yeah, you have a lot more than you had before. So your oil is. How is your storage of them going?
Oil storage is still not there because are we filling up? Yeah, we're still filling up the oil.
Yeah, well, you're filling up the train with that, so don't mind the oil. The bitumen and...
Bitumen's up at 40.
You'll see you're 170 ton on the train.
Fuel
is
is
40.
46, but I'm wondering if I'm not losing some off. No, I shouldn't be losing any from that.
No, but it's going to the garage. How full is your garage it's pumping into? Plus the trucks are taking it.
No, but that's the tank. Shouldn't be pulling back from the tank.
No, but it's not all going into the tank.
Right.
You're also shipping it out to the... like you're also shipping it to the all the fuel stations as well.
I said that truck has bitumen on it, and it's going somewhere.
It's got bitumen on it. Truck shouldn't have.
Oh, sure.
Has that got a wrong
got
load?
12 tons on it.
So that's running around with bitumen. Did you tell them not to collect bitumen?
I've got them. They're supposed to be just picking up fuel.
But did you tell them to just pick up fuel?
Yes. For sure.
So that means they're running around doing nothing.
They're running around doing nothing, which means up here.
Can you unload them into the tank?
I have to. Where are we at with this?
Are you buying fuel? You had 30 in that fuel depot. It looks like you buying it.
No, but it's 30. It's not. It's not got the P in front of it because I have the multiple.
All right.
0.
So it has 30.
Yeah. If I was to, I think that would be to purchase it, but this truck is not bringing fuel. It's bringing
bitumen. So you have to unload the bitumen somewhere, unless it had it before. Is there an unload thing on the tank, or do you need an unload platform to do it?
There is a place. So
just redirect. Just leave it open and redirect it as a place to the tank.
Yeah.
Put the tank in the middle of it and then delete it once it's done.
Went the wrong way. Okay. Oh, that's still close. Yeah. You have. You need to go. Look at. You're doing multiple trips up there. You have stuff on you. Why do you?
See, I seem to have a bit of bitumen on them for some reason.
And you know what? I'm going to the wrong one.
Oh, you haven't gone to the fuel one, is it?
Work because I don't even have a roadway at the moment for it. All right. What did I say? I was going to do about another bit.
Yeah, so finish up now and then sort it out either off later on or when you start up tomorrow or the next day.
Right. Get off of there so that you'll click. Right. We're going to pause this because we're on the 30th of January, 1960. It's 1 year anyways. Do a quick
1
look.
year, yeah. You haven't gone broke.
Haven't gone broke yet. We're sort of hovering where if I'm not spending money, I'm staying even with money. We've got average productivity 93%, average lifespan 84, average age is 20. Go last year, 740 escapees overall, 893 deaths, 2,538 births the whole year. So
yeah, so you've had as many births as you've have you brought people in?
Yeah. So it should be even. So we need to just sort of work it a little bit more. Go.
You're up $5,000. You're up $5,000. So. Yeah, and down.
Yeah, I think that's for
down $250,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so or for the year you're down 17 and down 9.7.
We go last year. I'm down 9.7 million, which is.
Yeah, but your rupees aren't dropping unless you're building or buying stuff
now, right? So we're not doing terrible yet. Well,
so it's
maybe,
just to
but
sell
don't know
stuff.
it yet.
Just have to stop building.
Yeah, I've got 2 pages of a page and a start of a second page on vehicles. I mean, that's just the trucks. Plus 2 trains. Oh wait a minute, yeah, 2 trains. Let's do the whole thing.
2 trains, yeah.
I've got, if you look at the whole map, I've got 2 full pages and a partial of a third. So I've got a lot of stuff out there. Thanks for those that have stopped in and hung out, and those that have made surprise appearances that, you know, let us know that they're still about healthy. So
I'm just looking at that vehicle list there. Can you change the name of your vehicles?
Each depot load. No.
Right, no, I just look at it has the thing at the top where it has the name, or maybe that's just the names. Maybe that's your cities, is it?
Yeah.
You click on the names thing.
Yeah, I can list this. So, yeah, in Festus, I've got number of buildings 31, no population. New Cork, I've got 75 buildings and nearly 5,000 population.
Well, that's your whole population, yeah.
Yeah. I do the whole map, then. Yeah, Box in Wales has 207 population.
Oh, that has a population, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because I've got, I think, one building down that way for the factory. Yeah. There's 2 buildings down here. Well, all right. Thanks for everyone. Let's see. Tomorrow probably won't have anything, but maybe Saturday afternoon we'll have this or some hunting or something. So there is no schedule. It all depends on what I get up to. So thanks for stopping in, and have a nice night or morning.
Oh, nice.